Hey, everybody. This is Maxine Taylor, America's first licensed astrologer. And now that I've gotten my title out of the way, welcome to my virtual full moon ceremony. It's a very powerful time for us right now. So I want to share the full moon that we're going to be experiencing on November 19th, which is, let's see, tomorrow. Today is the 18th. And I want to share this with you. But before I do that, I want to give you the opportunity to be the first group of people who hear this. I am going to be offering a winter special, a holiday special. Some of you have asked me, are you going to be offering a special? Yes, I am. And because of the nature of this full moon ceremony, I really look forward to this. And although I haven't met so many of you, I really enjoy the give and take that we have and the comments that you post. And so if you would like a sneak peek at my winter special, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. It's not posted there yet. Just go to the contact page, send me an email right from my web page, and tell me, I'd like to know more about your winter special. I can tell you right now, there's going to be a special on the birth chart, the 6-month forecast, the 12-month forecast, getting your life's mission, and my Take Back Your Life sessions. Yeah. I have not offered a special on the mission or Take Back Your Life. But what I'm seeing is that people need that information more than ever. And they can't quite afford that right now. And so I'm making it at an affordable price, I hope, for you. So, MaxineTaylor.com. Just send me a note. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the, oh yes. And a lot of you have said, are you still doing mentoring? Yes, I'm still doing mentoring. You can send me a note from my website for that too, if you like. Okay. The full moon on November 19th in the Eastern time zone is at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I'm getting this video out to you just under the wire. It is in 27 degrees of Taurus, which is the Pleiades, the seven sisters. And when I studied astrology, when I started back in 1966, the Pleiades, the seven sisters, were called the Weeping Sisters. There is a great deal of mythology behind the Pleiades. You can find this information on Wikipedia. You can find it lots of places. You can just Google it. And because this full moon is not just a full moon, it is an eclipse of the moon. And because of that, it is more powerful. Anytime we have an eclipse, whether it's a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse, doesn't matter. It is more powerful when we have a new moon and a full moon, and there is an eclipse on that moon. That's what we're talking about. Now, there is a lot of discrepancy among astrologers about eclipses. I know that. Here's what I always say. We feel the effects of an eclipse about a week to 2 weeks before it occurs. Now, I have it in quotes. We feel the effects because the planets don't make us do anything. They show us where we're at. And so when I say we feel the effects, there are no effects because they don't make us do anything. However, the left brain is very comfortable with that. So that's why I'm using that in quotes. So we feel the effects about a week to 2 before the eclipse occurs. And an eclipse occurs usually in pairs. There is an eclipse tomorrow and there's another one in December. So there's the pair, okay? Sometimes there are 3 eclipses, which is just a triple whammy. You know what I'm talking about. It's boom, boom, boom. I love eclipses. It's like a cosmic 2x4 for me. It propels me forward. Now, I just got finished saying the eclipse doesn't make you do anything. And at the time of the eclipse, I am propelled forward. The eclipses are strongest 3 to 4 months after they occur, which means if you count 3 months down the road, we're going to be in the early spring of 2022. And then, of course, we have a couple more eclipses in the spring and summer of 2022. Now, here's something to keep in mind. If you have an eclipse, whether solar or lunar, on your sun, your moon, or your ascendant, these 3 places are the most powerful places in your birth chart. And so these eclipses become what I call new life eclipses. It's not just a new chapter, it's a whole new book. It can be a new start for you. And they last, I want to say, between 1 year and 2 years. So look at your birth chart. 27 Taurus is where the eclipse is. Do you have anything 5 degrees before that? Okay, which would be 22 of Taurus, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, okay? And 2 degrees of Gemini, 27, 28, 29, 0 Gemini, 1, 2. It has to be a conjunction, not an opposition, not a trine, not a square. Although when you have aspects to your sun, moon, and ascendant, it's pretty important, but the conjunction is the strongest aspect we have. So some of you are going to have a wonderful quantum leap forward. Depending on the aspects in your birth chart that your sun makes, your moon makes, or your ascendant makes to the rest of your birth chart, that is what will be triggered. Can you think of anything more exciting right now? Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's what's going on. Now, getting back to the 7 sisters, the Pleiades is so close to the Earth that we're actually able to see the 7 stars. And I read online, and perhaps you did too, that some people with really great vision are able to see more than 7 planets, more than 7 stars. I can only imagine what it would look like with a telescope. The Pleiades is one of the star clusters that happen to be nearest the Earth, which is why this happens. And because they are visible to the naked eye. I just think it adds more power. So what I'm going to do is describe the solar position. In other words, in your solar chart, where this eclipse, this full moon is going to fall. And so I'm going to start with Taurus. If you're a Taurian, it falls into your first house. And so you're doing your thing your way. This is a very powerful time for you. And so decide what you want to be when you grow up, because it's happening right now. You're doing what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. Gemini, my dear Gemini friends, everything that you're doing now is private. It's behind the scenes. You're in preparatory mode. There is a spiritual awakening within you with this particular eclipse that is glorious. And keep it to yourself. Don't go jabbering about it, okay? Because it's beautiful. You can have experiences of a spiritual nature that you really don't want to share with other people, and you don't have to. Cancerians, this particular eclipse really activates the area of friendship and humanitarianism, and you're seeing your own desire to be a friend to all. And your friends are vitally important to you at this time. And you're seeing that what's best for the group is best for everybody in the group. Great, grand, glorious Leo. Your career, your public image is what is activated with this particular eclipse. It's time to move into the leadership slot. It's time to claim your leadership and your authority. I love it. I think it's terrific for you because, Leo, you are a marvelous leader. You make life an adventure. People love you for that. Children love you for that. Okay, Virgo, this is very interesting because for you Virgos who love to cross those T's and dot those I's, this particular full moon has you seeing a bigger picture. In other words, it's not so much the details, it's the big picture that you're looking at. You're rethinking your belief system. You may be open for the first time to a spiritual or higher mind study that you've wanted to pursue. This is a terrific time to spread your wings and soar. Making sure, of course, that all T's are crossed and all I's are dotted. Libra, this is a very interesting time for you because this is a time when you're going to be looking beneath the surface at what is really going on. This is a time of transformation for you. And you're going to want your privacy. You're going to want your privacy. So, what part of your life would you like to transform? Would you like to help other people develop their resources? You're going to be given secrets because this particular eclipse deals with secrets. You may unearth some of your own, in which case, since our shadow side contains all of our secrets, if you make friends with your shadow, it will reveal your secrets to you. And they're never as terrible as you think they're going to be. Secrets can be life transforming for you. I think the shadow gets a bad rap. And when I made friends with my shadow a while back, it really became a friend to me. Scorpio. Relationships of all kinds are activated with this full moon. Whether they're personal or business related, your interaction with other people is very, very important. And you are a transformational sign so that if you have a partner, a spouse, You may find that they are undergoing a transformation and that you're able to help them. Sagittarius, it's time for you to get down to business and act like a Virgo, crossing those T's, dotting those I's, cleaning up your desk. You know what I'm talking about. Getting down to the business end of life. Are you thinking of getting a new job? This particular eclipse is very favorable for that. Also, if you've had health issues, they can surface to be dealt with and healed. If you see the bigger picture, as you do, and you're applying the big picture and your principles to your job, this is beautiful. Capricorn, you're ready to party. Oh, we could stop here. But let me just tell you, you're ready for fun. You're ready for enjoyment. If you have children, they are going to want your attention, for sure. They're going to insist on your attention. So have fun with them, no matter what their age. And do what makes you happy, because we're dealing with fun. What is fun to you? Is it going out for dinner with somebody special? Is it going to a sporting event? Is it just throwing a party or attending a party? See what I'm saying? Enjoyment. Aquarius, the sign of the humanitarian. This particular eclipse really emphasizes your home and family. Are you thinking of selling your home? Are you renovating your home? This is a time that you're hunkering down and you're saying, I want to spend time at home with family members, or without family members. Home sweet home is the mantra. And there may be one parent to whom you give your attention more as a result of this particular eclipse. Pisces, you've got all kinds of ideas now. Are you doing a blog? Are you writing a book? Do you have a podcast? This is you sharing ideas. Are you a teacher? The desire to express your ideas is so strong that I want to encourage you to start a podcast, do a blog, finish up your book, the great novel that you've been working on. See what I'm saying? It's time to express your opinions. Now, this can also give you the opportunity to communicate with siblings or even people in your neighborhood. Lovely. Talk to everybody. You'll enjoy it. And last but not least, Aries. This particular eclipse creates money for you. We can stop here, but I won't. You can create more money for yourself. You can get a raise. You may find a new stream of money, passive income. It doesn't matter how. Focus on finances and increase your own money. So I love it. Now, I mentioned that next month we're going to have a solar eclipse. It's going to be on December 4th, and it's going to be in 12 degrees of Sagittarius. I'm mentioning this to you because I said we have eclipses in pairs, and some of you might have felt like I left you hanging, and I don't want that. Okay, now let's talk about our wonderful full moon and move on with our full moon ceremony. So, have you brought your list of what you want to create for yourself? This is an eclipse. If you don't have a list, put this video on pause and get you a list. Write down what you would like to create for yourself oh gosh, I don't know, for any length of time, for the 6 months perhaps. If you have this eclipse on your sun, moon, or ascendant, do it for the coming year. Get very detailed on what you would like to create for you this year. Okay. I think that was all I was going to say. We are going to burn our lists. And the reason we burn our lists is to release them to the multiverse. You've got your list, you got it clutched in your hot little hand, and you want to release it to God. So all you're going to do, and those of you who've been to my full moon ceremonies at the Phoenix and Dragon, which was pre-COVID, know that, you know, with the 40, 50, 60, sometimes 70 people there was just a line going to the fire that we had on the patio outdoors, which is where you want to burn your lists when you got 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people. And it's always wonderful. So I always had a fire starter. But what I found is that old-fashioned matches work. And so I'm going to light my fire. All I can think of is, come on, baby, light my fire. And allow my list to burn. And once it's burnt, I'm going to go out to my garden and in the morning and spread the ashes. And I'm going to lay it down here on the floor out of the way, and just let it burn. Okay. Now, you know how I always love to do my right hand, left hand method. It really works for me. I hope it works for you. Now that you have burnt your list and released it, let's take it to the next level, okay? It's really simple. If you are new to this particular video that I do every month, let me explain what we do. You're going to extend your right hand, and in it, you're going to place what you want. I mean, what you really, 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 really want, your heart's desire. And you're not going to tell anybody what this is. You're just going to do it. Okay? In your left hand, you are going to place what's blocking it. Now, you're not going to think about what's blocking it. You're going to ask God to show you what is blocking it. And that is blocking your list from manifesting as well. And so here we go. Now, in your right hand, think about what you really want and place it there. It can be a feeling. You can't make anybody else do what you want them to, by the way. It's what you want for you. Do you want peace, love, and joy? Do you want something more mundane? Okay, doesn't matter. Put it in your right hand. In your left hand, ask God to place what's blocking you. Are you getting a headache? Are you feeling tension? Ask to be shown what that is as you toss that to the universe. Just toss it out there. Let God take care of it. I call God spirit. Let spirit take care of it. Now, put your hand on your heart, and you have moved into love. Put your hand on your heart and you're focused on love. With your hand on your heart, what you're going to say is, and I'll tell you when to say it, I, and your first name, your full name that you received at birth, because you were pure love when you were born and you knew it. Okay? And I'm not going to speak. I'll say 1, 2, 3, because I want you to hear your own voice. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay. At the count of 3, I, and your full name. And here are your acceptances. I take back my heart and let all the love of the universe pour down through every cell in your body and out the soles of your feet. I take back my soul. I take back my mind. I take back my body. I take back my honor. I take back my identity as spirit in an earthbound body. I take back my self-respect. I take back my God-given gifts, talents, and powers. I take back my life. Okay. Now, with that having been said, it is time for me to do the thing I love, which is pull some star cards. I made these up years and years ago. There are little stars on each one. I was tired of looking at cards and things that sometimes had negative messages. I wanted to be uplifted. You know, if you uplift yourself with a positive thought, it affects every cell in your body and heals. So what I'm going to do is pull, normally, excuse me for not completing a sentence, I'm a Gemini. You know, we jump all over the place. At the Phoenix and Dragon, I would go around a circle, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 people. Yeah, I know. And get a mantra for each person. It's their mantra for the evening, and it's what they've brought to the group. So this is your mantra, and it's our mantra. Okay? And think of all the love and energy that you're now able to give. Okay, here we go. And this is written in the third person. It's you have strength. So I'm going to change it and say, I have strength. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about the whole. So you say, I have strength. Okay, I have strength. All right. Need my glasses. I am valuable. Ooh, wonderful, wonderful. I move into the magic. I define that as the oneness with God. I am a money magnet. Some of you are cheering right about now. I claim it all. Money, health, beauty, joy, love. I am a visionary. I have courage. I claim my power. Oh boy. People like me. They do like you. I am mega talented. Yes, you are. Don't you love this? I love this part. You start levitating. I am the creator of my life. Woo! And that means I can have it any way I want it. Yes, you can. I am special. Yes, you are. And I am funny. And so it is. Now, Thanksgiving is coming up in about a week here in the United States. And so coming from love and having accepted these beautiful star cards and everything that's on them, and I've got tons of them. So every week we just don't know which ones are gonna come up. Take one thing in your life, doesn't matter what it is, and give thanks for it right now. What are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? Is it your beauty, your mind, your friends, that you are love itself, that you have a loving family, that you just finally got out of a destructive relationship, that you are your own person? And just say, I give thanks. Remember, it's all about you. It is. And that's a good thing. So, till next month when we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now, dear friends.